Hi, it's me, Zayfo Beeblebrox, the British Tech Guru. School bus insurance. Now, I've been having a dickens of a time with school bus insurance, particularly as I'm using it as a motorhome. And I investigated all the avenues about changing the title, and that seemed to be more problematic than anything else. And people would insure it if it was titled as a bus, but not if it was titled as anything else. Because of course, one look at it and you can see its origin is a school bus. And in fact, you do a title search and you find the previous title was school bus. And the manufacturer's designation, school bus. So don't fiddle with the title. Anyway, I tried insuring it as an RV, since it had all the RV elements in it, and got several policies cancelled on me because they said, no, it's a school bus. Okay. So for the last, probably 10 years, I've insured it as a school bus. Just had a commercial policy and started out about $200 every 6 months, or $400 a year. Well, it suddenly ramped up to about $380 this time round. So that's $760 a year. That seemed a little pricey. Well, I'd already dumped the insurer for my other vehicles, and the school bus was the last one I'd left with them because it was relatively inexpensive compared to what I'd been quoted. My last quote was $480. Well, as it went up to $380, I said, well, stuff it. If it's only an extra $100, I'll get a better insurer with more comprehensive insurance, and that insurer impressed me more. So I'd pay the extra $100 for State Farm. So I went to State Farm and they said, well, how much do you drive it? And I said, well, last couple of years I haven't driven it at all. They said, okay, what we'll do is we'll match the state minimum, and then when you want to drive it, let us know and we'll just increase it. I said, fair enough. So I insured it as a commercial bus policy for about $180, $200. And then I had a surprise, big surprise in fact. I had a message from the insurer, please send us pictures. So I did. I sent pictures of the inside and the outside, and then I suddenly had this $50-odd check in the post. So what the heck is going on here? Because all the policies are paid up. I hope they haven't done something daft with my policies. So I looked at that and I questioned the agent. They couldn't work it out either. So then I had a couple of other checks from the insurer. I thought, what on earth is going on? And then I had the policy. What they've done, they decided that my school bus is not a school bus that needs to be on a commercial policy. And this is the head office that did this, not my agent. They looked at it, looked at the pictures, and they said, that's an RV. We're going to give that RV insurance. So they gave me a check for most of my money back. They gave me a check for $50-odd because I now have extra vehicle on the policy. So a more multi-line discount, bigger discount. And then they said, okay, your school bus is going to be $65 a year. Okay, so they're giving me back $50-odd. $50-odd taken away from 65, that's about $15. It's actually probably more than $50 they gave me back. So say 55, shall we say? I'm insuring that school bus as a motorhome for $10 a year. Wow. Anyway, of course, that is state minimum, which is not really sufficient. And it's third-party liability only, collision liability only. So I'll have to change that when I actually want to drive the vehicle. For the moment, I'm still doing brake lines on it, so that's going to be a little while. But the thing is, I insured it as a bus, and then State Farm said, no, that's okay, it's an RV. Despite what the title said, they insured it as it is, rather than what the title says. Now, Progressive would insure it as what the title says, but not what it is, which is really rather strange. So, like I said, very interesting. I'm quite happy with this. And I would show you the policy details. Well, in fact, I certainly can. If I fold this like this, then I can draw your attention to $65. I don't want to show you any of the rest of it because it's got personal information on it. But there you go, $65 for the year. Beat that.